All right, guys, we've started. Bring out your brown paper. So we stopped at this particular guy. So somebody was saying something before. I want to just chip in one or two things here. Please, we have started though. Now, I want to say one thing here and we'll close it back. Remember I told you guys because please don't get confused with what I'm about to say. Now, whenever you see a rectangular shape and the inside is white, is colored white, because this knowledge will help you later on. Because we'll start doing something called segnale di indicazione. Please follow me. Whenever you see a segnale like this and the inside is white, it means that we are in urban area. Please write it down, your jotter. We're not going to focus on this thing for now. I'm just giving us this thing for free because this is a segnale we'll see later on. Whenever you see that a segnale is painted white inside and it has a rectangular shape, it means that all of us, we are inside urban area. Is it where people they live? Let's continue. Now, Segnale Di Obbligo, we know what it means, Abi. Now, they now put this particular panello integrativo. They now put this particular segnale. They draw a shape of an auto veicolo. And we know the name of this particular auto vehicle, Abi. We know the name. We know what it means. Now, guys, I want to tell you one more thing. I want to add one more thing here. It is true they wrote here, auto carry. But guys, let me tell you something for free. It's not only for auto carry. It is used for all those vehicles used for the transportation of goods. Number one, auto carry, auto training, auto articulator. Is it clear now? Not only that one. And their weight, are you jotting things down? Their weight is more than 3.5 tonnellate. This segnale is talking to them, only for them. Let me break it down more. This particular guy now, let's say all of us were inside this particular vehicle. When we arrive here, this segnale is telling us that all of us in this particular patente, we are obligated that, look, they tell us, say, there is a deviation, it's obligatory that we must go to the right. Let me break it down more. Guys, what this segnale simply means that, why they say we are obligated to go to the right? Because there's a deviation, there's work in progress, probably. There might be that they block that road for front because we're there for urban area. Are you following me? We're there for urban area. You with your auto vehicle, you with this particular vehicle, you cannot go there because that place is work in progress, for example. So they're not telling you that only you're obligated to go to your right. Look at the trick. Every other vehicle can go straight. Every other vehicle can go to the left. Only this particular vehicle is obligated to turn to his right because this vehicle is so big that he cannot go straight. It might be that straight, they block that place because they are selling market there. Only, I'm going deeper to explain this. Are you following me? Only this particular vehicle is affected by this segnale. He's the only one obligated to turn to his right. Is it clear now? They are telling him that before you get to that encroach, there is direzione obbligatoria a destra. Is there anybody here that don't understand what I explain? All right, let's read. Let's say watch. È un segnale di prescrizione, B, obbligo. Indica che l'unica direzione consentita per la categoria di veicoli indicati in figura, in questo caso è a destra. This segnale is only affecting what they painted here. This segnale indicated here. This segnale is only talking about this guy. Guys, watch. If I carry my bicycle, it's not affecting me. I can go straight. I can go to the left. If I carry my motociclo, I can go straight. I can turn to my left. Let me ask a tricky question to a student here. Let me see. Let me ask a tricky question to a student. All right, Mr. Geoffrey, I have a question for you, sir.
Okay.
Autobus. Can autobus go straight?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Why?
Because it's carrying person.
It's carrying person number one, and it's not even. They didn't put it. That's not the picture they put there.
It's not the
Yeah.
picture.
Is it clear now? That's not the picture they put there. All right, guys, that's a wonderful one. All right, for those who don't understand what my brother talk, is carrying persons. I will advise you. Now we will not discuss it for now. I know you're just joining us for the first time. You need to go through my videos, small. You will now understand the reason why my brother said is carrying persons. All right. But if I start explaining it now, we'll waste a lot of time. All right, guys. It's very clear now, B. Then I say, watch. Vale solo per veicoli indicati. Autocarri che superano 3,5 tonnellate. Any autocarri. Now, not only autocarri, guys, it is true they didn't write it here, but you can be very careful because you're seeing in your quiz. It's not only talking about autocarri, it's talking about all those vehicles used for the transportation of goods. And you know them. Number one, the auto carry, auto articulato trainer. That they said if their weight is more than 3.5 T, they cannot go straight. They cannot go left. I have another tricky question. Let me see. Mr. Chukwuemeka Cyril. My brother. Hello, sir. Watch. I have a question for you. Can
Okay.
an auto car that the weight is less than 3.5 T, can it go straight?
Can autocaro?
Auto car, where we say the weight is less than 3.5 T, can it go straight?
No, it cannot go.
You say it cannot go.
Yes.
Let me see.
Yes.
I'm coming.
Yes.
You say you can go. All right. Now, my brother, watch. Auto car, where we say the weight is not more than 3.5 T, can go straight. What is this signal trying to tell you? Remember, this signal means say if your weight is more than 3.5 T, number one, and you are carrying goods, you cannot go straight, you cannot go left. You are only expected to go to your right. What it mean necessary? It means that then if my weight is less than 3.5 T, I can go straight. It is not talking about me. Is it clear now? The key word is that if the autocarro super at 3.5 T, vale solo, guys watch, this is the key word, vale solo per veicoli, che superano 3,5 tonnellate. But if I don't find myself in this situation, I can go straight, I can go left. Is it clear now? Impone a tali veicoli, this particular vehicle, di svoltare a destra. Vieta, it forbid them, it prohibits them di proseguire diritto e svoltare a sinistra. Is there any question, student? Is there any question, guys? See, it better you ask your question than, doing mistake later. All right, guys. That means say don't declare. Look at this guy. The word is still called what? Direzione consentite. Destra e sinistra. Let me see if I will find a good picture. Because many a times when we see pictures of these guys, of this segnale, it will make a lot of sense, abi? They call this guy what? Direzione consentita, destra e sinistra. The only direction you can go is left or right. Guys, watch. The only direction you are allowed to go here is either left or right. I'm trying to see if I will see that guy. Normally, it's not easy to see them on internet, but you can find them on your own. Direzione consentite, destra e sinistra. Let me see.
It now.
I know. Yeah, but I'm trying to see if I will see it on the road. It's not easy to find them on. Now, guys, watch. Look at this segnale. I want you to cram it. Look at it here. Cram it very well. Direzione consentita, destra e sinistra. Now, I will also explain something very, very important here. Please follow me, guys. So follow me. If you follow me over, you know go do mistake here. I want to also explain one word. I want to explain a word that is very, very tricky. See, let me break this down for us. Watch. Where do you find this particular segnale? Bifocazione pericolosa strada. Let me see. Where do you find this particular segnale? I want to show you something very, very important. Look at this particular segnale. Look at this thing you are seeing here. I will come back to it later. Let's continue. Now they can say watch. È un segnale di prescrizione. Watch, that is segnale di obbligo. Indica che le uniche direzioni, they can put down for plural. The only directions allowed is what? Destra and sinistra. Guys, you cannot go straight. You cannot go straight. The only direction you should go is either you go to your left. Watch. They call right and left. They say either you go left and you can go right also. The only direction you should go is left and right. Quindi il segnale permette di svoltare a destra. So you can turn to your right, you can also turn to your left. That is what this segnale simply means. Ma vieta di proseguire dritto. It is prohibiting you to go straight. This segnale means you can go left with your wonderful car from July. You can go right with your wonderful car from July. Is it clear now? But you are not allowed to go straight. Now, what do you mean? It prohibits you to go straight. Watch. Non è vero che indica una bifocazione pericolosa. What is this bifocazione pericolosa? There's another name they call it also. I forget the name they call it actually. When I remember it, I will tell us. Now, what is bifocazione pericolosa? This is a typical situation. It's a type of road that has a Y shape. For the center, either you see water, or you see bush, or you see something they block here. Is it clear? That segnale doesn't mean this particular situation. That segnale we just saw now It doesn't mean this particular situation we are seeing here. It doesn't mean bifocazione pericolosa. Are you following me now? The segnale we just saw now is not talking about bifocazione pericolosa. And this is a typical example of bifocazione pericolosa. All right, guys. Now, the only direction you should go is either you go to your left. You can also go to your right. Is there any question here? Is there any question, guys? Remember, I told you that obbligo is one of the most simplest topic, honestly. Now, I'll call up a student now, even without me explaining anything to you. Look at this segnale. Direzione consentite, diritto e destra. Now, let me see if let me call up a student. All right. Let me call you Mrs. Mary. Mrs. Mary, ma, watch. Direzione consentita, diritto e destra. Hello, ma. Can you try this particular saying? What's this saying trying to tell me and you?
What I understand here is this sign means you either go straight or you go right.
Break
You
it down.
go.
I want to show you one picture. I want to show you something really important. Look at this segnale, ma. Look at it very well. It's a typical example of what they just asked us. Yeah, what did you say, ma?
It's either you either go straight or right.
You either
will
go
not
straight
go-
or right. Can you go to your left?
No,
All right. Why why if you go left?
because you are not directed to go left.
Exactly. You cannot go left. Now, I want to tell us one more thing why if you go left. Now, don't just think that they're just telling you that you should not go left just because of no reason. There are many times that if you check on your left, there is a blockage there. If you check this left side, there's a reason why they say you cannot go here. Is it clear? There is a reason why they say you cannot go there. Is it clear now, guys? They are telling you that, look, you cannot go. The only road you are allowed to go is to go straight or you go to your right-hand side. Now, see the reason why they say if you go left. Look, under this guy, they now put a segnale under here. We've not done this segnale for now, but it means something very, very particular. It means something very, very important. We will not say it for now. Look, this segnale might just tell us for free. This segnale means you cannot, when you see this segnale, it means that you have to follow the other encroacher to arrive there. You cannot, that's why they see now. Because whenever you meet, I'm not even recording, oh God. Look, I'm recording. Now, whenever you meet Segnale Di Obbligo anywhere, there's a reason why. They will not just tell you don't go there for no reason. Because that road they tell you that you cannot go, that is blocked because of something. In this situation, look at this segnale under you. It's true that we have not done it. But this segnale we they see here means say, you with your vehicle, you cannot just turn here. For you to go there, you have to go and follow the other road. We'll get there when we start doing segnale di indicazione. Is it clear now? Segnale di obbligo here means that I want a student now to use the word of patente. Explain here. Let me contact. You try myself. You got it correct, but let me see if a student will use the word that Mr. Justice. Let me see whether you can use the word we patente they use. What's this segnale trying to tell us? Using the word of patente.
I bet sir, bring the other diagram now to explain better. Give me the other diagram, sir. The other echo. Yeah, thank you, sir. This first of all, this one segnale of one of the grandchild of prescription.
Yes. Now, so yes.
Yeah. It a concept. It now Segnale Di Obbligo when they tell you say at this junction you are only permitted to either to choose to either go straight or svolta a destra.
Exactly. Now, guys, I want to you try away. You got it correct. I want to tell us one word which they use for here for patente. Now, when they tell you say you can turn, they always tell you svoltare. I want to be hearing that word. Svoltare. Please let us, because in patente, I always tell you guys the trick we're going to hear for every particular topic. For this particular part, if it is turning to your left or right, they will say the word svoltare. Let's not forget. Now, if it has to do with straight, they'll tell you proseguire. Proseguire diritto. Are you guys seeing it now? Please, patente is a very, very simple thing. They give you rules and regulation. So you have to remember these things. If not to turn left, they will tell you all the time, svoltare. If it is to go straight, they will tell you proseguire. Is it clear now? They said, quindi this segnale permette di svoltare a destra e proseguire diritto. Is it clear now? Now, this is what I want to hear now. All right, is it clear now? Quindi, vieta di svoltare a sinistra. So, therefore, it is prohibiting you to turn to your left. Simple, guys. This segnale no mean bifocazione pericolosa. Like what I showed you guys before. Is there any question here?
You said sostar means in the language of. You said in the language of.
Svoltare. Svoltare means to turn. Svoltare a destra or svoltare a sinistra. Svoltare means to turn.
Okay.
So the key word you have to be using here, I want to see us to be familiar concerning obbligo is, if it is turn, I want to say, if they tell you say is svoltare a destra, they tell you say me proseguire. Is it clear now? All right. I want to add one more thing. They can say, non è vero. Remember that whenever in patente they use the word non è vero. Non è vero means it is false for you to say this particular thing. It is false for you to say this particular segnale indica di tenersi in ogni caso più possibile sul margine destro della carreggiata. Guys, it is false. Let me break it down in our language. They tell us now, say, it is false if you say this segnale means that you should stay very close to the margin line of the carreggiata. Guys, it is very false. So this segnale doesn't mean that you have to stay very close to the margin line. This segnale, you can also find it in senso unico and doppio senso. So you don't need to go and stay in the margin line of the carreggiata. Very close to the margin, that's borderline of the carreggiata. Is it clear now? Is there any question here, guys?
What is carreggiata?
My sister, what is carreggiata? if we can't explain to me carreggiata now, it go hard. Now, carreggiata means something very important. Now, you join us today for the first time. So what I'm going to do to you now, I'm going to give you a homework. Now, after the class, call me, we'll go talk. You see I'm now. I will not explain what is carreggiata means a carriageway where vehicle they pass. But I can't go deeper into it now because
I beg, chat.
yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
continue. Man, no bless her.
Can I try? Carreggiata means the road.
The road, yeah. It means the road, exactly, man. You try. It means the road. So
I said, what I want to ask you there, that margin line, I don't close to the banking now.
exactly. Now that margin line, we did very close to the banking now. All right. We'll do something now, guys. I bet I know verse for other people we know. Now, let me show you guys something. I just feel like I have to go back. Now, no verse for every other person we know. Now, what is a carreggiata, my sister? Everybody will join us now. Carreggiata is this thing you are seeing here. Look. Wait, I'm coming. All right. What is that? All right. Now, this is a carreggiata. From this borderline you are seeing here, first definition, from the borderline you are seeing here to the other borderline, this is the mean of carreggiata. That is that place that is drivable, where vehicles they pass. Is it clear? From the borderline, that is from the extreme of the carriage, of the road to the extreme of that borderline. That's called a carreggiata. That's the first definition of carreggiata. Second definition of carreggiata. Let me repeat again. What is a carreggiata? From this borderline where they see, where we say it is drivable, where vehicles they drive, to the other borderline. And it has to do with a continuous line for the borderline. That is a carreggiata. Second definition. From the borderline up to the spartitraffico. Now, what is spartitraffico? Spartitraffico is that particular guardrail where they divide the carreggiata. Is it clear? They divide into two. They divide into a carriageway, into carreggiata. Now, this thing where they see here now, they can't put flower here. Many times you will see guardrail here. It divides this particular road into two carreggiata because the carreggiata is from here, from this borderline to this other borderline, number one, or from the borderline to this spartitraffico. This is a carreggiata. First carreggiata. Second carreggiata, from the borderline to this other borderline, or from the spartitraffico to the borderline. Now, guys, for you to understand this thing more, you have to go and watch my videos. Is it clear? This is a carreggiata from the borderline to here, or from the borderline to the spartitraffico. Now, we just, if you are joining us today for the first time, just later we'll discuss. After I will give you my YouTube channel so you can start watching them piano. Let's continue. So that's it about this plate. Because say it is false. Say me you go stay very close. See, you there for this kind of road. Now far so you go stay very close to this margin of the road. No, guys, you don't need to do that. This signal simply means you should go do what? You should either go straight. Sorry, you should either go straight and you can also turn to your right. they're not telling that you should go and stay very close to the carriageway. And remember, this road also means that you can find it in senso unico and doppio senso. All right, guys. Is there any question so far? I'll call up on that student now. Waiting, I just explain now concern diritto and destra. Mr. Idaosa. Mr. Idaosa. Is he here? I'm not serious like that. All right. Let's see. All right, Mr. Godwin. Hello, sir. All right. Let me see. Is Mrs. Edith here? All right.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Charles. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I'm very had a problem with my mic sometimes.
All right.
Allora, this sign is telling us that the only direction that is possible now that we can pass through now either votare sinistra or consider diritto.
Exactly. Now the word I want here. Either you svotare a sinistra, and you can also proseguire diritto. Simple. I have a question for you, sir. You now, with your wonderful autovettura, can you svotare a destra when you see the segnale?
No.
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 All right. I have on that tricky question. Watch you. I have on that tricky question for you, sir. Watch. See the tricky question here. I want to show you something. Now, watch you. Now, I will not call the technical name for you. I will not call it for you. But I want to show you something. My brother, watch. You are coming from this particular place. Now, watch you. You are on this particular road. Can you turn to your left? Let me repeat it. Watch. I'm coming. Let me repeat again. Watch. You don't get that segnale for your front. You know they here be. You see, the segnale there for this particular place. Now, you where they come from here with your wonderful car from July. Can you turn to your left and can you go straight? In your opinion?
Yes, of course.
Exactly. You can do it.
Because
The sign, nothing stops you from doing it. The thing that see, is it clear now? Are you following me? Now, you coming out of here, nothing stops you from going straight and coming left. Now this they're talking about this guy here. Is it clear? If this segnale was here, but the segnale is not there. Are you following me now, guys? All right. Is there any question so far? All right. So with this now, we don't come to the end of everything we concern direzione obbligatoria. Now the word one can change. I told you guys before that when the word will change, I will tell us. Now they want to change the word. Now, everything we've done discuss since, I want you to carry it now. Put it one side. Just take them now. Put on one side. Now go to a new paper, a new sheet. Start writing now from different sheet now, differently. Guys, the name don't change. It's no more direzione obbligatoria. Now the word don't change now from this part. They call them what? Passaggio obbligatorio a sinistra. What in this segnale mean? I want to break it down for you very, very well so you understand. I want to break it down for us. They call this guy what? Passaggio obbligatoria. Now, in that situation, hold on. In that situation, it is a destra. Let me use this one as an example. Whether it is destra or sinistra, it doesn't matter. I want to use this guy as a typical example. Watch. Which one have you used now? Break them down for us.
Passaggio what, please?
The name is called Passaggio obbligatoria. Passaggio obbligatoria. This one is a wonderful one. No. Let me see if I can get a good example. Now watch, guys. Whenever you see this segnale in your front, what's it trying to tell you? Now, before I continue, I'll ask a question. For those that have been here for long, that's there with me. What is the name of this yellow thing here? Who remembers?
Salva gente.
Salva gente. Now, if you are joining us for the first time, I don't want you to focus your attention on this salva. It's called salva. This yellow thing is called salva gente. Now, is it clear now? But that's not our focus of attention. Now watch. Whenever you see this circular shape here, with the arrow pointing down, whether it is left or right, the name changes. It's called passaggio obbligatoria. Now, either it is destra or sinistra. It depends on the arrow. In this situation, what's it trying to tell you? Look, the arrow is pointing to your right. It's telling you that, look, guys, are you following me? It means that there is an obstacle. There's an obstacle on your left-hand side. There's an obstacle on your straight. You cannot go straight because if you go straight, you will hit all these things. All these things are called obstacles. On your left, there is no road there. On your straight, there's an obstacle there. They are telling you that, look, leave everything by your left-hand side and go to your right. Road there for your right. Nothing there straight because there's an obstacle there. Is it clear? And this is what this saying means. Passaggio obbligatoria a destra. Now, it's obligatory that you must leave everything on your left and go right because no road there for straight, no road there for left. Let me use on that one again. Now watch. For those again, we don't know what this thing mean. This for those, let me remind us. Now, they put this particular situation now, they put it on top of a pavement. Is it clear? What's it trying to tell you? Look, if you are coming straight with your vehicle, there is no road here. Leave everything on your left, follow to your right. Now, right way road there. That's what they call it. Because the fact that there's an obstacle in your straight. Because if you come with your vehicle, you will hit this particular obstacle. If you go your left, you can't go your left. You have to go to your right. Let me show as many examples as possible. Let's see. This one too is a wonderful example. Watch. There's an obstacle in your straight here. They can't put senso vietato here. You have to always apply every knowledge of what I've taught you before. Senso vietato means you cannot go there, B. It is now being put on top of an obstacle. What is the obstacle? Spartitraffico. That is guardrail. It is trying to tell me that, look, this black car now, if he's trying to go to his own carreggiata, he can't drive through this place because he will hit the obstacle here. They are telling you, leave every obstacle on your left and follow your right-hand side. Of course, this black car can't go this direction because this is senso vietato. It is prohibited for him to go through this way. He can only come out of that place. He can't go through that place. So there's an obstacle in your left hand. They say, leave the obstacle there and follow your right-hand side. Another example. This one too is a wonderful one. Look, if you are going your, I can ask one question here before I might not pretend as if say we know him. This one is wonderful. This one a wonderful one. Siam, this is that direction obligatory I was telling you about. Siam, this place is blocked. You can't go straight. You have to go left or right. All right. That's one we just saw before. Let me go back a little bit again. Now, look at this particular guy. I want to ask a question. What did they call this particular situation here? Look at, let me call up it. Let me see. Mr. Justice, do you remember? What did they call this situation here where they see here? Isola the what?
Isola the traffico.
Isola the traffico. Isola the traffico. If you look at it, there's a pavement there. When this is Isola the traffico, when it has a pavement, what do they call it, sir?
Asphalt.
They call it Isola di Traffico Rialzato.
Yes.
That's a pavement. Now, for those that are joining us today, these are things we have already done before. So later on, if you tell me then I will just give you the go there, you will watch them how you want to watch, and then you will now get to our level. Now watch. This particular, they don't put this particular situation here, telling you that there's an obstacle there. And what is the obstacle? Isola di Traffico. Isola di traffico. Now, somebody will say, but why did they put Salvagente here? Think about it. Salvagente is just like a safe place for me and you. Now, in this particular place, guys, in this particular situation here, it's a way of, Salvagente has a color. It has a yellowish, even for night, it's always visible. That's the main reason why they put it here. Because Salvagente, you always find, where do you find it? You find it whenever you're about to come down from a tram or go into a tram. You see it by your left-hand side. You see it there. Is it clear? Because it helps passengers a lot. Now, why did they put it here? It's to make it more visible that, look, there's an obstacle here. That's the main reason why they put it here. Is it clear? All right. So with this, and what is the obstacle here? The obstacle here is what? Is this Isola di Traffico Rialzato? There's a pavement here, which the bush don't cover them. Now, they're telling you that you cannot go straight here. You have to leave every obstacle by your left-hand side. Follow your right-hand side. I've showed us many pictures. Let's continue. They can say, è un segnale di prescrizione. Obbliga i conducenti a passare a sinistra di un ostacolo. They said, follow your left-hand side of an obstacle because there's an obstacle on your right-hand side. Follow your left-hand side. Examples of all these obstacles. Number one, Isola di Traffico, Salvagente, Cantiere Stradale, Spartitraffico. All these things are all examples of obstacle where they there. Cantiere Stradale, if say they walk there, they don't block that route. They put Salvagente there because, okay, it is there also to make that place more visible. Because he did it also, they put it on top of Usually the traffico. Is it clear? Party traffico is there because of there's a guardrail there. You cannot use your car to pass there. All these things are obstacles. It said, quindi lasciare quell'ostacolo. Now, if this arrow is pointing to your left, you have to go to your left. Leave the obstacle on your right hand side and follow your left hand side. Non è vero che può essere preceduto da segnale rotatoria. Now, the meaning of preceduto is coming from the word precede. Preceduto na past tense. Whenever you hear the word in patente, precede or preceduto, it means say, for your front, you go see that particular thing. They said, that means, they said, it is not true. Non è vero means, it is false if you say, in the front, you go see segnale rotatoria. It's not true that you see a roundabout in your front. It has nothing to do with roundabout. Let's continue. Non è vero che obbliga i conducenti a svoltare a sinistra. Are you following me? It's not telling me and you to turn to your left. Because why? Because there's no encroach there. What is just telling me and you? Leave the obstacle. They said, obbliga i conducenti a passare a sinistra di un ostacolo. Here no consign, nothing consign turn. Is it clear? Leave the obstacle where it did. Follow the other side. Follow the other side. That's what it means. Non è vero. It is false if it says it's obligating you to turn. It's not telling you to turn. It's only telling you that there's an obstacle there. Leave the other side and follow the other side. Is there any question so far?
Excuse Charles.
Yes, sir.
This sign, you got this passenger adestra and sinistra. There's a place I used to go to work. There's a rotatory there, and this sign, these two signs, the place is there. These two signs is there. It's roundabout.
Now, they place them in that particular place, Abi?
Yes.
Yes, but they didn't place it before you get to it. They said, non è vero che può essere preceduto. The word precede means you go see them before you get to the You will see it in that particular place. That's what in correspondenza. You cannot see it before you get there. Are you following me, my brother? Now, there are some places where we say, if you get to that rotatoria, you will see, there's an example here, Seth. Wait, there's an example here. You can see it there. For example, this one now. Let's take, for example, they put it on top. It can be here. But you can never see it before you get there. You can see it in that particular place. Because this is a typical example of an obstacle. You cannot use your car to knock all this thing come out. They can also put it here. But yes, it is not true that you see it before you get there. You will see it in that particular place. All right. Non è vero che obbliga i conducenti a svoltare a sinistra. Are you following me now? Is there any question once more? So we have 4 minutes with the men. Is there any question, guys? So I feel like I don't give them many information. Before we close for today, I want to, this one we consign the extra. I'll leave it for now. We'll see it on Wednesday. So guys, officially, you can start doing quiz. Everybody can start doing quiz. Only for those really interested. I'm not saying not everybody do quiz here. You can do quiz. I want to jump into this particular thing. Before I continue, remember when I taught you guys about deviator? About their speed limit. Who can tell me something about their speed? When we talk about deviator, Mr. Joffrey, speed concerning deviator. Can you tell me the word that is very, very, very important there? Speed. Go to your jotter, sir. Speed concerning deviator. Tell us what you remember. The most important thing there. Speed concerning deviator.
It was telling us, for example, if they write this 30, that you cannot go below.
No. My question is simple. I talk about, I ask you a question about deviator. Leave this one for now. You get this one.
Maxima.
Now the maxima.
Minimum.
Guys, I took my time to explain this in well that day. Right? Open your jotter again. When we talk about deviator and they're talking about speed, now always the maximum. We don't see them already before, Abi. We've seen it last week, Abi, last 2 weeks. Now watch.
Yeah.
When we talk about obligo and they're talking about speed, they're talking about the minimum. You remember that I said I will remind us this thing. I don't remind us now. You see them now. When I'll please write it down. When we talk about speed, and we're under
it means when we talk about the speed, it means that you are prohibited to take more than maximum. The maximum you can drive is only the one that
you don't get them. You know still get them. You never still get them. Concerning obligo, this is the minimum you should go here.
Yeah.
Speed under the Segnale Di Obbligo.
That means you should not, you cannot go lesser than this, my brother.
Talking that
Under
maximum
obligo, you cannot. This is the minimum. That obligo. When we talk about obligo concerning speed, it's talking about the minimum. Like for example, they put here 30. Okay, let's say.
Charles,
I they come. Hold on. I they come. If they put here 60, I they come, sir. That means you cannot drive 59. You cannot drive 50. As they put here 30, you cannot drive 29. You cannot drive 20. You should be driving more than that. This is the minimum you should go. If your vehicle no fit go more than this, you are forbidden. You are prohibited to go through here. This is what this means.
Okay,
Now,
it's not like it has to be 30, but you have to, your vehicle must be more than 30.
More than that, exactly. Your vehicle should drive.
That is from 30
up. Exactly, from 30 up. For those people who don't do here before, that's why I had to remind us this question. Mona, remember, deviate to law. Bring them concerning the speed limit. Apply it here. When we talk about speed under obligo, it's talking about the minimum. Is it clear now? So, guys, because of time, I don't give us many information. Is it clear? So let us think about it. Let us do quiz. One more thing very important. If you never pay your money, pay your money. That one is important.
Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles.
I don't want to come out many of them for you. I don't. If you look at,
I'll give you one next month, early next month.
No, my brother. No. It doesn't work like that. Oh, later, write me. You know they work like that. Later, you write me, we'll talk. But don't be so. Like, no, be forget about it. We'll talk later, guys. All right. If you, yeah. Mr. Mavis, what you talk?
I told you yesterday now.
No wala. All right, guys, let us be doing quiz. Mona do quiz, I bet. If you are joining us for the first time, you are welcome. Continue. I'll be writing you every day, man. You're welcome, man. I'll write you every day to join.
Okay, send me. Right. No, send me and smoke the quiz. Make us sit time.
No wala, man. Okay. All right, now. Good night, everybody. See you.
I'll send you when are we starting the third class, Mr. Charles?
Anytime from now. When don't pay money.
When is the quiz? When is the quiz now? When is the quiz?
By God's grace, on Wednesday, we'll do quiz together.
Okay.
All right. Okay, now good night, everybody. Buonanotte tutti. Thank you.
Buonanotte.
I'll call you now. You know, mind me, no problem.
Yeah, come in.